Oh, they do have a Ring camera. See, they told me they didn't have a Ring camera. Hey.
You better go on.
No, I'm not trying to start nothing.
Just go now. Go on.
All right. Can you tell him I want to talk to him?
You don't want to talk to
I'm trying to.
I don't care if you don't want to talk to you.
Okay, you don't want my help? I'm trying to help.
Well, you don't want to talk.
Okay. All right.
What's up, guys? So the Big T saga seemingly hasn't ended yet, despite everything that has occurred yesterday and the debacle that he was part of, in which, if you guys remember, he went to Cyrax's house, got told off by Ed. I showed it in the beginning clip there of what happened, and that was pretty much it. He walked off, he sat down, did nothing, and everybody kind of got ticked off about that. He did nothing and was demanding that people buy him a pizza and buy him a drink because he's hot and thirsty and hungry and tired. And it was a bizarre show. It wasn't really content whatsoever. It was just him complaining about how it's hot, how he was biking around, and most of the stream wasn't even about Cyrax. It was mostly just about him complaining about having to go out here to go mess with Cyrax. I'm not sure what his original plan was going to be. I think he thought he was a lot tougher and a lot more hardcore than he was claiming. He clearly is not hardcore at all, and that's okay, but you can't make these claims that you are hardcore and that you're going to be doing all these things to Cyrax and you're going to be doing all these wild little procedures outside of 339. You can't do that without raising a lot of attention and a lot of expectations, and when those expectations are not met, then you get made fun of like this guy has. Big T has not really done anything for the Cyrax community. He hasn't really done anything for anybody, and yet he's claiming that he deserves so much more, that he deserves all this money, he deserves cash. It's a lot of ebegging that he's doing, and we're going to be looking into that real soon.
21 minutes late, who cares? Haven't left. I'm leaving right now, idiots, because I started seeing a bunch of people talk and I was late. I did want to wait until I got there, but everyone starts spazzing out that I'm late. So I was forced to just go live immediately, even though I'm not there yet. So now we're gonna have to be live the whole time. You're gonna have to wait till we get there. Cry about it. For some reason, I am seeing that there is a viewer limit. It's limited at like 100 this time. I don't know why, because last time it was like 350, so I don't know what that is. I just want to say I'm going to, right now I'm in airplane mode. I'm going to turn the data back on when I leave my house. And I don't want you trolls blowing up my phone, muting the microphone, and ruining the live stream, okay? So if you're a normal fan or a regular supporter, whatever you want to call yourself, and you just stream, okay? It's literally already happening, bro. This is what I was trying to say. These trolls, these are pieces of you guys. It's 95% of you are fine. It's that 5% that's gonna ruin this live just to piss me off. They don't even care about the content. They just want to piss me off. So sorry if the live gets up and it gets muted. It's all because of you lovely trolls that want to ruin the content. So thanks for that.
And it's here that he's digging himself a deeper hole than he's already in. You know, he's already got a bunch of eyes on him. I mean, he had 1,400 people watching him the other day, and that's no small number. That's a lot of people to catch attention to. And a lot of these people are just waiting for his downfall, pretty much. A lot of these people don't like his attitude. They don't like what he's saying, and it's pretty obvious on to why. He's very arrogant as this Big T fella. I mean, I don't know why he's making these statements about how the trolls are the ones ruining everything and that he's trying to produce really good content. Well, he never even produces any kind of content, really. Again, he barely did anything whenever he went to 339, so I don't know what kind of content he thinks that he's producing whenever he's not really doing anything. He didn't protest in front of the house, he didn't talk to Ed a whole lot, he didn't even talk to Cyrax. He didn't do anything, and he's acting like he did all this stuff for the community when in reality he did nothing. Yes, he believes that what he's doing is epic trolling and that this is all so cool and epic and that you should love this. You should love this, even though he's not really doing anything. He probably just thinks that this is way more important than it actually is. I mean, you're just going to 339 and knocking on the door, saying hi to Ed. You didn't do a whole lot. You didn't do anything like Marty did or even Aware Myself. And with that in mind, you're not doing anything for anybody, really. It's not really a service. It's more like, okay, this is happening. Why are you hyping yourself up for it, you know? I don't get it, but it is what it is.
Don't worry, we have this guy. I want you guys to find out who this is. There's only like 1 or 2 guys that are calling me right now, and the one guy literally blew up my phone. I would have been there by now, but this guy wouldn't stop blowing me up, and he distracted me. Seriously. This guy, I'm going to figure out who it is. I know his voice, and we're going to figure out who it is, but he's the reason I'm late right now, so we'll figure that out. This guy wouldn't let me. He literally, I was on the phone. They're still calling me right now. These are the type of people that's going to ruin the content that I got planned. And I swear to God, once you guys see what I got planned, you're going to laugh so hard, bro. I promise you.
And it's here that he's hyping himself up once more and making these claims that he has this really big epic troll, and he's making these high expectations, which I mentioned earlier is only going to lead to more of disappointment, really. You know, you're making these high expectations and you can't deliver on this, dude. And again, we already know what it is. It's going to be a book. Like, it's not super crazy. It's not like anything cool like the concrete being delivered over there, or you know, the baby pig in the mother's fetal sac kind of stuff. You know, that stuff was wild. That stuff's interesting. A book, no, can't say that's very cool or interesting to talk about, really. Cyrax is never even going to read this book, so I don't see the point.
We're not taking the bike today. We are taking the bus, and we have to leave soon because the bus is coming in like 10-15 minutes. And I don't even know. I should just take the bike so I don't get stranded in the middle of nowhere. You know what? I'm taking the bike. If someone wants to pay now, I'll take the bus. I just remembered. I just remembered I was going to get money for it, but it's not begging. I'm just saying, if no one wants me to take the bus, which is going to make it like way faster, then I do have to take the bike, and it's going to be like an hour till I get there, just like last time.
Now, at this point, he's talking about taking the bike to Cyrax's house, but he doesn't actually take the bike. He just keeps walking around what I guess is his garage or his parents' garage. I don't really know anything, but he's just walking around the garage, and he was talking about leaving immediately as soon as stream started, and it's like he hasn't even left yet, and it's like 20-30 minutes into the stream already, and he's still at the house. So I don't know what he's talking about whenever it comes to leaving on the bike, but he eventually ends up going out anyway without the bike, saying that he's gonna try to take the bus and that he needs somebody to pay for the bus fare, or he's gonna beg the bus drivers for a free lift to Cyrax's house, which is just like ridiculous. What are you doing, dude? Why? You can't take the bus without any kind of, you know, money. You can't take the bus. You can't just beg to go on there like, please, Mr. Bus driver, I need to get on. I need to go to the 339 Lloyd Street. You know, it's just like, why? What are you even gonna do over there? You did nothing last time. But he never even ends up going to the bus stop, I don't even think. I don't know if he actually does or not, but he's very much demanding that people pay for his bus fare.
I'm saying, somebody just order me a lift, bro, to my house and set it to his house. Take the bus, and if somebody donates by the time I get to the bus stop, that's great, but if not, then I'll just beg the bus driver to get on for free, and we'll see what happens. Said maybe a little somebody's gonna get a nice free book today for their research purposes. Because obviously I heard he was wanting to read that, and I went to the trouble and I got a little copy for him. No, that's just not just the content. That's just the start. That's the appetizer, okay? That's just to trigger him, okay? We got a lot of stuff planned. I don't think you guys are ready, honestly.
And it's here, he talks about the book, and it's just, dude, nobody cares about Cyrax getting a book. Nobody wants him to get a book. What, you want to educate him? What, you guys are gonna do To Kill a Mockingbird study guides together? Is that what's up? I mean, what do you think is gonna happen? He's just gonna take the book and toss it. He's not gonna get angry about it. He won't even look at it. I mean, unless if it's like a novel about him being a goblin or something, I don't know if that would even be funny, but maybe it'd at least be something. I don't know, something more important than giving him a book. At least tell us what the book is. I don't even know what the book is. He doesn't really show it off. He just sort of says that he's got a book giving to Cyrax. I don't really know why, but that's his motivation for all of this. That's what he's building up to, supposedly. I don't think he actually has any plans, you know? I don't think he's gonna lead this to anywhere. He's just walking a desert looking for water.
What a lovely day it is in my neighborhood. Look how lovely it is. Isn't it lovely, chat? Here's that car. You guys keep saying. Come try it. I'll personally come whoop your ass. I need a sign to protest. No, I don't. I got my own method, don't worry. Oh, I did forget one thing. I need to go back real quick. Sorry, guys. I forgot one thing I left at my house. No, I have the book. It's something else. Like I said, the book is just the appetizer.
Just like, wow, talking about that appetizing book. You know, of course, everybody's sitting at the edge of their seat waiting to see Cyrax receive a book of all things. Like, dude, this is so lame. This isn't cool or epic at all. In fact, he's just walking back to his home. You heard in that video, he's going back to his house. And then he talks about missing the bus a little bit after this. And I don't even know why he's going back to the house. He said that he had the book. I don't know what else he needs. He didn't say what he needed prior to this. So now he's going back to his house. He's walking all the way back to his house, and then he says he's gonna miss the bus and that it's only gonna take 5 minutes to get there. And of course, he does miss the bus, and besides, you don't have the money to take the bus in the first place. Of which the next logical step is to take the bike. You know, he said he had a bike, he could take it, he did that last time. Well, newsflash, he doesn't want to take the bike, so that entire part of the deal is just off, and he never actually goes to 339.
Okay, I should be able to do this within 5 minutes. We're only losing 5 minutes, guys. That's not that much. We can make the bus. Somebody look it up. What time does the bus come? Bus number 10. What time does that bus come? I need to know now. Look it up, guys. Bus number 10, Cuyahoga Falls, from my house to Akron, downtown Akron. What time is it going to be there? I don't see a time. Hello? Everyone can look everything else up. They can't figure out something important. I think we have about 10 to 15 minutes. I think we can make it, but it's going to be really close. Okay, I just checked my Cash App. Nobody donated, so unfortunately, we're going to have to beg the bus driver. And there's probably a 50% chance they're going to say no. But it is Friday, I believe, so they might be in a good mood. Is it Friday? Fuck, I don't even know. What day is it, chat? What day is it? Actually. Are you serious, bro? I mean, what is the big deal? If you guys care so much, you can't send me $250? Jesus Christ. I'm still gonna go, but then I'm gonna have to walk all the way back and just ride the bike. I mean, if you guys want it to happen this way, then just send the f***ing funds, man. Jesus Christ. I mean, I know 90% of you are broke as but it's $2.50 for a day pass. Seriously? Jesus Christ.
And it's here where he gets really selfish and he shows exactly what he wants. He needs that 250 and he's complaining about everybody being broke, meanwhile being broke himself. It's like, dude, you don't have the 250 either. Heck, I would say that all these people in your chat probably have 250, but they don't think you're worthy of it. They don't believe that you're actually going to go out there and do anything creative or interesting whenever it comes to Cyrax. It's just not anything worth their time or money or effort. I mean, everybody's throwing tomatoes at you, and you can't even see that you're not doing a good job. Honestly, he's just one big clout-chasing person. I'm not gonna really say much else about him than that. He just complains about how he's gonna have to walk back home and go get the bike, and it's just like, dude, if you didn't have the money to take the bike, take the bus, then take the bike, you know, just do the bike. Unless if you absolutely knew that you were gonna be able to get that bus, why would you walk there? Don't go there, because you don't even know if you have the money, because you don't. You were expecting somebody else to donate it to you. In which nobody really likes ebegging. It's an obnoxious trait that multiple streamers and people have, and it's generally frowned upon, but he doesn't understand that.
Congratulations, you yourselves, you played yourselves. So now we're gonna have to wait a whole hour until I get there. Congratulations. God damn it, man. I didn't want to have to bike all the way there again, bro, but I guess I have to because you cheap. We ain't waiting. Okay, fine. Fucking leave. It's no one else's fault but your own, you fucking idiots. That's embarrassing. You guys are so hyped up. 100 people in here, and not one of you can send 250 less than a Starbucks. I know there's girls in here buying Starbucks. That's half the cost of a Starbucks, maybe even less.
Oh my god, it's just so insufferable hearing him demand this money that it's everybody else's fault that he doesn't have this 250, and it's just, dude, why don't you go get a job? Why don't you go work and make that money, and then you wouldn't have to ask people for 250. Like, if you were this big professional like you're claiming to be, you're this awesome epic troll, this professional troll, this epic troll, you know, like, then where is your 250? Why didn't you prepare for this any further ahead of time? I mean, dude, you could have already been at 339 and then started streaming. I think he just started streaming at his house because he wanted somebody to give him 250. I think that's what this is mostly about. That's why he started streaming at his house. That's why he took forever. He was just really hoping that somebody would give him that 250 so then he wouldn't have to take the bike over to 339. In which, if it's that much trouble, just don't even go there. Just don't even stream about this. Just don't do anything. Like, if it's that much trouble to go to 339, don't make a stream about going to 339. I don't see how it's that hard.
You guys have no shame. William, I'm calling you out. You guys have no shame. William, I'm calling you out. You're a thief. You're gonna get copyrighted, and you're not gonna make $1 off this live stream. I hope you understand that. So, boo-hoo. Mission failed. Yeah, okay, when I fucking copyright his shit and he has to take it down, we'll see who really failed. You're gonna get copyrighted, William. You're gonna get copyrighted, you're not gonna make $1 off this. You're gonna get copyrighted, you're not gonna make $1 off. I'm getting all the money you make, it's gonna be owed to me. You wanna keep stealing my content, you're gonna get sued eventually. No, I'm gonna make you guys wait now, you're pieces. Like I said, you ruin everything. Black holes of negative energy, pieces of f***ing shit. It's not enough that I'm going to Cyraxx. I just had this guy call me talking about I missed the bus and I'm not delivering. I'm in the middle of delivering, literally, and they're still talking. And then I have this guy stealing 1,000 of my viewers. They're all here for my content. just go over to his stream because he obviously needs it a lot more than I do. So I might as well just everybody head over there. Who cares about me and my channel, right? The original content creator. The reason you're all here. Just go see. Everybody leave. That's a direct order. Everybody leave and go to his stream. So I can just make it easier that way. Just copyright and get all the money. You think you're gonna win? I'll take what you got, the ammo you're trying to use, and I'll use it against you, you stupid. You cannot outplay me. I've been saying this. I'm a master troll. I'm smarter than you, William. Just because I'm new doesn't mean you're better than me and smarter than me. You're older than me in the community, but that's it. You think you're winning because you got all the viewers and you're making money off my content. We'll see what happens when you get copyrighted, William. You're gonna get a copyright strike. Congratulations.
And wow, Big T makes a huge statement, you know, big man, big statements, as they say, and he's gonna take on Willem Gloryhole, because that always works out for anybody who challenges Willem Gloryhole. Okay, alright, Big T. I mean, he's just angry because William is restreaming him and getting a lot more viewers than he is. He was only having about 100 people. I think he said that he had a limit for some reason. I'm not sure what that was about either, but I do know about this copyright thing that he's talking about, in which he's saying that he's going to take all the money that William makes from that stream, but that's not how that works. Whenever you copyright claim somebody, you essentially make it to where the ad revenue that you make from that video or stream goes to you instead of the person that made that video. Now that's what a copyright claim is. A copyright strike is different. A copyright strike is whenever they take you down for copyright, in which it's the equivalent of a community guideline strike. Not sure about how you get either one of them differently. Usually the copyright claim stuff is done with music, typically anyway. But even if he does copyright claim Willem Gloryhole, it's still going to be on his channel. The stream is not going to be taken down. It's not going to go anywhere. So there's nothing really to worry about whenever it comes to that. It's highly unlikely that he'll be able to copyright strike Willem Gloryhole. And plus, besides, this guy, he's not like a big fish or anything. He's not producing any content like he thinks that he is. I'm not sure what he thinks he's doing, but it's obvious to him that he is doing something amazing and awesome, and nobody else understands how valuable he is in this entire lolcow world. But, you know, he's quite the character. Very arrogant, very puffed up, and I'm gonna go ahead and wrap things up here and do my shoutouts. Now, I'd like to shout out Luard, David Reverse, Jilly's Mom, Smithers, The Marker Mark, Blazed Frog, Crazy Redhead, Miss Reen, Liquid Cracked Rags, Zig, Frogger 303, Filler, Laughing Grass, Mega Sneed, Arky, The World's Tallest Midget, Rustic Angel, Sharon, Claudio Diaz, Ramen Zombie, Gecko Namer, Mr. Potato, David Gunga, Number 2, Zentoa Leagues, Majin Turtles, Finn and Aaron, Joshua Roberts, Depressed Rabbit, Sweaty Prolapse, Gunslinger Brett, Tubby Thunder, 43, Zoro Champion of First Claw, Bucky, Oversoul, Python, Caretaker Sarah, Dreadhead David, 420, Ice Swallow, The Black Pearl, Edward Walden Hain, Haley Canelo Cakes, Nick Cliff, Atomic Renegade, Steve from Wormhaven, Evan Reed, Curse Decals, Lord of Worlds, TJ Bender, James, Honda Civic, Tannis Finest, Roboto San, Bakano Sensei, Poofy Mooncakes, Matt 33s, Dark Chocolate, and thank you guys for y'all's support, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, and have a good day.